What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Ben Thomas Show. Thanks for coming back. Guys, I wanted to give you my thoughts very quickly on the Hot Toys Batmissile that's now been shown from the Batman Returns film. This is one that I honestly never really expected to get in 6-scale form, but it's worthy of addressing, and it makes me have a few other questions here as well. So stick around. If you like the video, hit the like button, smash the subscribe if you're new to the Ben Thomas Show, and let's get into it.
I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Ben Thomas.
Go time! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
Okay guys, welcome back. So if you don't know what this is from, of course this is from Batman Returns, the Keaton-verse. And of course, in this scene here, you can see the facial expression on Batman as he transforms the Batmobile, that iconic vehicle, into this very phallic-shaped object to be able to get through a tight alleyway and get away from the cops. And to be honest, it always felt very gimmicky to me, especially when watching that original film, because while Batman is often equipped almost like an Inspector Gadget-esque type hero, he's always got something that he can pull out of his tool belt. And seeing the Batmobile transform was fun, but also like, okay, that looks ridiculous. And when you see it turn the corner, it's even funnier, to be honest. But I never truly ever looked at that vehicle and was like, I want to collect that version. But here it is. Hot Toys has given it to us, and it's coming in, at least right now showing on Sideshow, $610 US for 1/3 of a vehicle. You know, I think this would have been really cool if they'd been able to engineer somehow anyways the original Batmobile to be able to compartmentalize itself and transform into this without losing some of that immersion, I guess, of the vehicle itself. But I don't know if that engineering truly exists, so I see why they're giving it to us this way. But this thing is over 40 inches long, and it's so scene specific that I don't understand why most of us would even want it unless you're a line collector, or unless you're an absolutely wild Batman Returns fan. And I am, honestly, and even I'm kind of like, I don't know why this makes sense. The other piece, though, is that, like, it doesn't have the USB functionality. It's still LED light up, which means batteries for sure, which I think is honestly still a miss. It's a miss on the Batmobile that I have literally right behind me here. It's a huge miss. And to be honest, again, is it really the iconic vehicle for you in your display? Where would you put this in? Where would you fit it in? We don't have any cop cars to chase it with, so it's very scene specific, as I said. But the other piece here, is Hot Toys going to give us a Batman, kind of like Yost from Jazznik did, that will fit in the cockpit at some point? Because I don't know about you guys, I've got the Batman 89 standing behind me right now. He's not very flexible at the waist. The Batman Returns figure, though, the 92 version, is significantly less flexible. So when they show you him in the cockpit of this vehicle, it actually made me laugh out loud, because unless you want to destroy your figure, there's almost no chance you're ever going to get it in there. But also, where the hell is Catwoman? Why is this the next Batman Returns release that we're getting, of all things? They gave us a Cosbaby Catwoman, and while I've tinfoiled hat the theory that if you see a Cosbaby of a figure, there's a good chance you'll see it in 6-scale form, so far that hasn't happened with Catwoman, or Penguin, or some of the other characters that I'd love to see. Batman Returns aside, I would have loved to see them go back and do another Nicholson Joker update. I've got the Nicholson behind me, and it's one of the best figures I have in my collection, but it's also getting on that 10 years since we saw one, so maybe we'll see one of those at some point, but I don't know. I thought with the pre-order window of the Jazz Inc. Catwoman going up that Hot Toys would 100% get in on that competition, but they didn't, surprisingly, and now we've got another vehicle from them without a Batman that can honestly truly fit without destroying your figure. So this is such a weird one for me. And again, over $600, so scene specific. It doesn't have USB. You're not going to be able to get a figure in there, at least very well. And I honestly think that if you ask most people, what's the iconic scene for Batman in that film? This is not even on the radar. Again, this just goes back to that Inspector Gadget level of ingenuity that Batman has. And it's cool to see, but it's super, super random. So for me, this, guys, has got to be a pass. But I wanted to keep this very quick today. What are your thoughts on this vehicle? Is this a buy for you? Is this a pass? Where would you fit this in the display? For those of you out there that collect virtually all the vehicles that come Is this one you've been waiting for? Or would you have rather seen the Batmobile from the Pattinson Batman film that was teased not that long ago, but still hasn't really come to fruition? Why this one of all things? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. But if you like the video, hit the like button, smash the subscribe if you're new to the Ben Thomas Show, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Wow, what a great audience. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.
Where shall I go? What shall I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
It's gone. It's all gone.